I decided to take what I learned in my healing journey back then and bring it forward so I can have other people to get on their healing journey. So thank you for being here. I'm in Houston. For those of y'all who aren't aware, I'm in Houston, and even my lips are itching. Pollen, Mr. Pollen has come to Houston, and I'm ready for him. And it rained last night, and I think that made it worse. I thought it was supposed to wash the pollen away, but I will survive. I am here. So let's see. Did I go live? Oh, I didn't go live on Facebook yet. Boop, let me go live. Hey, how you doing? I will. Let's see. Shout out to Historic Dork number 23. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. All right, I'm all live on all of my platforms. All right, well, we can get into it. So, if you did not see my post earlier, I this month is April. Today is April 1st, and while everybody is doing April Fool's jokes and all of that, or saying no, it ain't no April Fools, because this whole year, this whole what the last how many years? Yeah, y'all know what it is. So nope, I'm not on that bandwagon. We're doing some emotional spring cleaning. So I'm gonna say this up front, and if you see me looking in different directions, because I have my Instagram here, TikTok here, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube right here. So that's why you see me looking around. But I periodically do my round and sweep. So I'm gonna talk to y'all. Y'all talk back. So a lot of y'all aren't overwhelmed because life is so hard. Life is always going to be lifing, no matter what's going on. You're overwhelmed because you are carrying things that were never yours to begin with. I'm gonna say that again. You're overwhelmed because you're carrying things that you were there was it wasn't yours to carry, and nobody ever told you that you could put it down. So I'm here to tell you you can put it down. So we're going to be doing that this month in April. This today and tomorrow and Friday. Yes, I'm going to be on all week. Well, I have been on all week, and if you missed the replays from Monday and Tuesday, go to my YouTube channel and watch those. But today is the first day of the emotional spring cleaning series that I'm going to do. So it starts today, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then next week, I'm going to start, and I'm only going to do Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I think I'm saying that now, but it might change. And if it does, I will be sure to let you know. So today, April 1st, we are not easing into anything. We are going to talk about emotional spring cleaning. And I'm not talking about the drink water and think positive type of healing. No, that's not what we're doing. We're talking about doing the real work, the kind where you have to go and look at your life and ask yourself, why am I still holding on to this? And so let me get into it. Um, Research, I do my homework, otherwise, I wouldn't be coming to y'all. Research shows that emotional suppression, which is holding things in, not processing them, can increase anxiety, depression, and even physical health issues, such as high blood pressure. And if I'm talking to my people on here, you know, we are the highest risk of that and heart disease. And a lot of that is because we're not taking care of ourselves. And when I say we're not taking care of ourselves, I'm not talking about just walking and drinking your water. I'm talking about unpacking that emotional baggage because your body will keep the score. So, and this information is backed by the American Psychological Association. If you don't believe me, go look it up. So, when you say, I'm fine, I'm over it, it doesn't bother me anymore, you're saying that, but your body is tired, you don't have any patience, and your mood is all over the place. Remember, a few minutes ago, I just told y'all I had a nervous breakdown in 2018. I was doing all of that. So I want you to know that that's not peace. That's unprocessed emotional clutter. Got it? So now I'm going to take Some of y'all are carrying stuff that didn't even start with you. Family expectations. Our mamas and grandmothers passed down these family expectations. Traumas of past relationships. Being the strong one. Grandma was a strong one. Mama was a strong one, or somebody in the family was a strong one. If you're an oldest daughter, you're the strong one by default. And it just goes on and on. It's generational. And then you're feeling like you're responsible for everybody else. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. Long time no see. So, and I want you to know that you did not choose that, but you kept it because you thought it was the right thing to do. You thought it was supposed to, that is what you were supposed to do. And I understand, and I want you to know that when you are doing that, is showing up as overthinking, overgiving, over-explaining, over-tolerating. And then you want and burnt out and resentful and cussing everybody out. Well, I just told you why. So let me give you a story. I'm gonna give you one of my personal stories. There was a time in my life where I thought being strong meant I had to carry everything because I'm the eldest daughter and I just thought I had to do that. So what I was doing without even realizing it, I was carrying everybody's feelings. I cared about other people's feelings more than I cared about mine. I carried everybody's expectations. If they expected Shanti to go get a rock off the moon, Shanti was going to do what she could to do that. And every broken situation, I felt the need to fix it. And actually, that last part, I'm still working on that to this day about not fixing other people's problems. Hold on, y'all. Throat itching. Dang on, allergies. And I took something. I took Benadryl allergy. I took Zyrtec. I'm going to have to take Zyrtec tonight. That's going to knock me out, but that's fine. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Oh my goodness. The internet is internet, and so y'all be patient. Let me know if you can hear me or see me or anything like that. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Everybody, even if you're coming in by mistake, thank you for being here. And thank you for staying here if you choose to stay here. So the whole time that I was doing that, being the Captain Save 'em, I wore that badge I wore it like a badge of honor. I was like, yeah, Shanti to the rescue. Shanti's gonna, do this. Shanti's gonna do that. That stuff was breaking me because I never stopped to ask myself, who told me this was mine to carry? It never crossed my mind to even ask. I just thought it was something I was supposed to do. Grab your journals. Y'all know I'm hello. Welcome in, Rosemary. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Tammy. Hey, y'all. Y'all right on time. So right on time for the journaling portion. And I want you to know that what these prompts that I'm calling out, they are for your reflection. Hey, how you doing? Miss Cookie on YouTube. Thank you. Let's see. Prompt is, remember, this is for your own reflection. You don't have to answer in the chat if you don't want to. If you want to answer it for yourself on your own pen and paper, please do that. If you want to watch the replay and catch the prompts again, they're on my YouTube channel. So go to subscribe to my YouTube channel and go to Emotional Spring Cleaning, because that's what we're doing this month. First prompt is, what am I currently carrying that is emotionally draining me? Hey, Claudette, long time no see. Hey. You're right on time. We are doing emotional spring cleaning. The prompt again is, what am I currently carrying that is emotionally draining me? And this is not a quick rush to answer. Sit with it. Sit with these prompts. The next one is, and I want you to be honest with it, where did this come from? So it's a follow-up to the first question. The first question was, what am I currently carrying that is emotionally draining me? Hey, and where did this come from? I know I was gone for a little bit on the lives. I had to take a break, girl, and pivot. That's the word I had kept hearing. Pivot from different people about different things. Not that they were talking directly. Hey, Corey, how you doing? And so I had to stop and say, okay, Shanti, it's time to pivot. So I took a couple of weeks off to get my stuff together. I took a 2-week spring break for myself, and now I'm back to pour into you all. So thank you for being here. Thank you. I appreciate it. So again, the first question was, what am I currently carrying that is emotionally draining me? And where did this come from? Be honest with that. Where is my water? Because God. Mr. Pilot, I'm about to drink some tea when I get off of here. And these are 5 questions this time because we are doing some deep work. And I just want y'all to know this is coaching and y'all getting it for free. So let's get it. The third prompt is, how is holding on to this showing up in my behavior or relationships? How is holding on to this showing up in my behavior or relationships? The work we're doing now, this is the kind of work I do. Lemma, hey Lemma. Oh, you done switched up and went to YouTube. Okay, hey girl. I'm just now seeing thank you for telling me who you are. I see you as Lemma on TikTok, but you Miss Cookie on YouTube. I ain't mad at it, girl. So the question is, what's holding on to this showing up in my behavior or relationships? So what you hold on to that happened 30, 40 years ago, and you grown and you still holding on to that, and it's affecting your relationships, basically is what the question is. Now, the magic question. What am I afraid will happen if I let this go? What am I afraid will happen if this go? What are you holding on to? What are you afraid is going to happen if you let it go? You afraid you're going to fall? And the last question, if I actually put this down, who would I become? If I actually put this down, who I become? Those good prompts. And this is how you start journaling and your healing process, answering questions. Yeah. So with these prompts, again, you can, there are 5 prompts. They're posted them on my YouTube channel under Emotional Spring Cleaning, and I'll refer back to them. Take your time with them, because some of y'all don't need motivation. A lot of get on social media for motivation. We're watching what other people do. We, she motivates me. That's one thing to be motivated, but y'all don't need motivation. You need awareness. So today, tomorrow, and Friday, we're talking about awareness, because how can you heal something if you're not aware of it? You got to become aware first. All right. So I just want to make you aware that you cannot clean what you don't acknowledge. That's whether it's verbally or writing it down. You have to acknowledge it. Otherwise, how are you going to clean it? Just like you go to God in prayer for something, you have to be specific, right? Same thing with your healing. You have to say, this is what I need. This is what's going on, right? Same thing when you journal. You have to do that. Otherwise, what you're asking for? Like, what are you reaching at? And you can't release what you keep justifying. So keep making excuses, or this is yours. Oh, this is just how I am. Or, I was raised this way, or whatever excuse you're making. It's just that an excuse, because we grown and we have the beautiful freedom of free will, freedom of choice. And every day that you wake up, you make a choice. Am I going to stay stuck in what happened to me when I was 12? Or am I going to acknowledge it, heal from it, and move on? Notice I did not say get over it. You will never hear me say get over it, because that don't exist, getting over it. Moving on. Because just because something happened to you when you were a child, you could be grown and gone, living your best life, got your own family, and one day something would trigger something and bring you back to 6 years old when something happened to you. So never say get over it. And if you telling people to get over it, please stop doing that. That is not kind at all. I had a Christmas. Hey, why are you sad? You need to come schedule a one-on-one so we can unpack that. Come unpack that. You know how to schedule with me. Come schedule. Don't sit in that. And most importantly, you cannot heal while you're still holding on to the same emotional patterns that hurt you. Haven't you noticed that whatever it is you've gone through, let's for example, so I can make clear, a relationship. Let's say you're in a relationship, your first adult relationship. Something happened in that relationship and it ended. Then you down the line, you get into a second relationship, and the same thing that happened in the first one is happening in the second one. Why do you think that is? Or even the third one, or however many relationship you've had. Your issues are going to continue to show up until you address them, acknowledge them. Otherwise, you're going to have the same issue with a different face attached to it, a different person, same actions. And then if you never thought about it that way, I invite you to, because that is real. You get off the hamster wheel. It's just you're on the hamster wheel going in circles, going through the motions. We were not put on this earth to be going through no motions. We were put on this planet to love and thrive, not struggle and be miserable and survive. Thank you. What do y'all think about what I'm talking about right now? Y'all know, hey, Patel. Hey, how you doing? Long time no see. Come on, y'all talk back. I know I'm not talking to myself. Y'all better talk back. And I am very sorry that you're sad right now. You can't sit there. You can't stay there. Or it's going to take you. And you cannot give whatever it is you're sad about that kind of energy and that kind of power. You have to call your power back. So, like I said, for those of you who are just coming in, welcome in. First of all, thank you so much. Even if you came by accident, thank you for coming. April, we are emotional spring cleaning. Just like y'all ready to spring clean your house, get rid of those old clothes out the closet that you don't wear anymore, or start dusting and doing all this deep cleaning in your environment around you. You have to do the deep cleaning here and here. You have to do that. That is very important. What good is looking good on the outside when you're looking like you're looking on the inside, even though you think nobody can see it? People can see that. No matter if you put lipstick on it, bust down on it. For those of y'all who don't know what a bust down is, one of these. What about your inside? Your outside can look good all day long, but people who can read energy like me, who can feel energy, can see right through that. So this month we are not pretending, we're not performing healing, we're not performing nothing. We are going to actually do the work, and I invite you to join me in that. Hey, welcome in. So, how long have I been on here? I've been running my mouth. Not that I have a time limit. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna go deeper. If you thought today was deep, just wait till tomorrow. We are gonna talk about the lies you keep telling yourself that keeps you stuck. That's what we're talking about tomorrow. Because some of the weight you're carrying is coming from the stories that you refuse to challenge. And I'm gonna call that out. I'm gonna help you to call that out. Let me say that. So if what we talked about today hit you, I invite you to don't stop there. I got spaces for you to go deeper. I have the Audacity of a Healing Woman, that is private group coaching. And this is for the woman who is done lying to herself and ready to actually do the work. Not that stuff on the surface that you can see is not going to be cute. We are going to get in and do some real transformation. I finished my first, it's a 6-week program. You can find more out about it by going to my website, shantirefuge.com. TikTok, go to the link in my bio or comment the word Audacity, and I will send you the link. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. Give me a follow, share the live, do all of that stuff. Refer them to my YouTube. Go follow me on YouTube, where you can catch all the replays of everything I'm talking about. And I also have guided journals on my TikTok. You can go to TikTok shop, Shanti Journal Bay. Go to my TikTok shop. I have guided journals for any issue that you could think of. Because I haven't had anyone come to me yet saying I need a journal for this. I have gratitude journals. I have self-love, self-awareness, self-care. I have relationship breakup journals. I had to use mine going through what I was going through. Let's see who's here. My internet back up. I have to see. Okay, I know who's here. And I have journals for men. I have children's journals. Get them started with the growth mindset. I started with a journal for me when I was a kid, and things I did in 2018. And when I had that nervous breakdown, it allowed me to take several steps back and to reflect on my past and acknowledge it, heal through it, and move through it. Not move on, not get over it, but move on. I have my podcast, The Quietest. I had to think about what else I got. The Quietest Kept podcast, streaming on all the social media, all the podcast platforms. And I keep them short because I know a lot of us have short attention spans, but I talk on there. Let's see. Oh, great question. Do you regret or feel remorseful for the hurt you might have caused others? Absolutely. Very remorseful. Very. And I have done my best to go back to those people and contact them and actually offer them an apology. Yep. I had to, not only that, I had to address all these people. And there wasn't a lot of people, but it was mainly people who were close to me, including my children, including my mom and dad, my first marriage, not my second marriage. Haven't done that yet. Yeah. But yeah, because back then I I knew what I was doing, and I knew it was wrong. I didn't care because it was my way of protecting myself to keep myself from being hurt. But in the end, like when out of it and looking back, I was not only hurting them, I was hurting myself. So yes, I apologize to myself for what I didn't know. And you had to have a come to Jesus, as we say, with all of these people. Had to. I apologize for the part that I played. And that's all I can do. And if they don't accept my apology, which everybody has, okay. Uh, see, easily distracted. Were they, were they receptive? Yes, everybody. Yes, everybody was receptive. And if you feel that you owe someone an apology for your actions in the past, I had to write the letter of apology without without sending, just to get it on paper. And once I got the nuts, I went and actually apologized to the people. Let me tell you how I used to apologize. And it's not funny, but I'm laughing because that's some unhealed stuff that I used to do. Um, this is what I used to do. When I knew I was wrong and I knew I owed somebody an apology, I used to say, such and such, I apologize for what I did. And if you can't hear me, that's your problem. The person was nowhere around. I would just be saying it to the air. That's what I used to do. But no, I have big old nuts now, so I can face someone and say, I apologize for my actions. I apologize how my actions made you feel. I was wrong. And if they don't accept it, that's not my problem. Because I feel better knowing that I did my part. I did what I was supposed to do. Something I never would do, hold myself accountable for my actions. I need to figure out what this error message is on YouTube that I keep getting. Anyway, so again, I have my Audacity of Healing Woman 6-week coaching program, private group coaching. If you don't want, I ain't getting in no group of women and telling them my business, then I know they heavy. I walk with a limp because my nuts heavy. Yes. Yeah, they heavy. But you know, you got to do what you got to do. It's called emotional maturity. So I don't want group coaching. I have one-on-one. I had to think about what I was talking about. One-on-one, easily distracted. The time problem. I have one-on-one coaching, and thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Great, whatever it is you're about to do. Have a great rest of your evening. Full moon tonight. You better get to manifesting. See you later. Thank you. This is an optimal time to get in your journal and start manifesting and letting go of stuff. Not that it's going to happen overnight, but it's going to happen. All you have to do is start. You don't have to be perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. Get perfect out of your head. Ain't nothing perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. Except our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ and God. But other than that, no. So, all right. So if anything I said to you tonight hit you somewhere up in here, then I don't want you to sit with it. Comment the word clean. And I have that will help you to start your emotion. So we're not going to carry this into May. We're not dragging this into another relationship. We are not pretending that we're okay when we are not. This month, we're going to clean it up. All right, y'all? I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for joining. Thank you for following. Thank you for engaging. I appreciate it. I love when I don't have to talk to myself. So go and catch the replay on my YouTube. Get the journal prompts on my YouTube channel at Shanti Refuge Journals. Or come in my DM and talk to me if you have any, questions regarding mental health. Hey, Mika Coleman. Thank you for your time. Even if you popped in here by accident, thank you. Because there's no such things as accidents. You got here for a reason. So let me get off one at a time. Hey. See you later, LinkedIn. I'll be back tomorrow. I got to do it one at a time, otherwise I'll forget. All right. See you later, Facebook. See you later, YouTube.